Welcome to this FB Media feature game presentation. I'm Darren Lutton. It's round 5 of the Westfield FFA Cup and we welcome the NPL clubs to the competition. We're at Heath Park for the blockbuster between Eastern Suburbs and Brisbane Strikers. This is set to be a top clash. Who's going to win, guys? Calling the game is Rafe Griffin.
Thanks very much, Darren. Here's the home side, Eastern Suburbs, going through their final preparations prior to the kick-off of the match. Brisbane Strikers coach Kevin Ahern-Evans keeping a close eye on his side. Here's how the two teams line up. A familiar starting lineup for Eastern Suburbs. For the Brisbane Strikers, a welcome face back on the bench with Jonty Richter making a recovery from a long-term injury. Two teams lined up prior to the start of the match with John Vasiliadis, referee. He's assisted by Cameron Fawcett and Daniel Olsen. So it'll be the home side, Eastern Suburbs, to get us underway in this much anticipated Westfield FFA Cup encounter. Round 5 in the Brisbane zone, and Eastern Suburbs will have the first throw-in for the match. He's come away with possession. Riding that challenge there was Andy Coyne, confronted by Michael Angus. Coyne gets his cross in. Usai comes off his line, and it's cleared away there by the Strikers defender in Jake Marshall, it looked like. Now in their attacking half. McLean on there for Clulo. He'll be no stranger to how East line up. Dias puts his ball in, and Tom Carroll, good save to tip over his bar, just in front of the veranda there. Take a second look at it. Dias getting his cross into the back post, taking it on the volley. It looked like it was McLean. Here come the Strikers again through Clulo, making a run forward was Hills. He's picked out now. Hills tries to beat the keeper there in Carroll. Can't quite dip it under the bar in time. And the Strikers out of their defensive territory once more. Marsh has come on as the substitute for the injured Reece Meredith. This is Dias dancing at the edge of the box. Once again gets a dangerous cross in. Hills had an open goal to go into, but unfortunately the ball just slid in front of him and he survived that scare. It's all one-way traffic here for the Strikers at the moment. Up into the edge of the box, they'll earn themselves a free kick as Amori is brought down. Get a second look at that on the replay, and yep, definitely want to deny the Japanese further progress into the box there, did Matt Boyd. So free kick here to the Brisbane Strikers, just outside the box. Left there for Amori. Up in the air, contested ball now. Amori gets it recycled. And East are going to scramble out of their territory, although Amori has more to say about that. He earns himself the free kick. Corner variation here for the Strikers, played short. Now in towards the penalty spot. Hensley was waiting at the back post. Ball had just eluded him across the goal line. So in comes down the line. There's been some sort of infringement picked out by the assistant there, but at half-time, it's 0-0 at Heath Park. Usai sends this one on towards the halfway line. Sam Knight operating down the right wing. Dias. Then McLean. Now Hills. Amori. Amori into the box! And the Brisbane Strikers have found the net first to take a 1-goal lead in the 5-minute period after the halftime break. So Amori got the better of his defender there, got into the box, and Tom Carroll diving to his right at the last minute there to try and save the ball at his near post, couldn't do so, and Hikori Amori He rocks the net. The Strikers are ahead 1-0. Angus, influential in the midfield for the Strikers. Referee allows the play to continue. McLean. Again, Amori. Chests it down. Amori. Fancy footwork here. Oh, Amori! He's beaten a whole heap of defenders. And what a goal that was from Hiroki Okori. And the Strikers move out to a 2-goal lead. Well, what a goal this is. Brilliant individual effort here from Amori. Gets to the edge of the box, wrong foots that defender, then a second one, takes it, and Tom Carroll's beaten, and Hiroki Amori has the second goal for the Strikers, and his second goal of the evening as well. We'll get a good look at it from the in-goal replay. Brilliant individual goal. Here he is again. Can he find a third? Make for a comfortable buffer for his side if he could. McLean then on for Dace. McLean gets involved again, and Carroll gets to it just before it crosses the goal line. That would have been the sealer more than likely for the Strikers. Dace trying to win it there between the two East defenders. Bit of push and shove. Dace getting involved, so too Matt Boyd and Jared Lancaster was it for Easts. Referee John Vasiliadis in there very quickly to sort things out. So the foul there that Dace takes exception to between the two East defenders, and then Dace a bit of push and shove, but John Vasiliadis quick to cool down the situation. Good refereeing. No cards issued. East really need to find a goal to fight back here. Saros, was he brought down? Yes, in the referee's opinion. And Greg Hensley is about to go into the referee's notebook, despite Michael Angus trying to persuade John Vasiliadis to a different decision. Pretty clear-cut foul there. So Daniel Cunha with this free kick for Easts. Into the wall. Rebounds out onto the Strikers' left wing and cleared away. Winning the ball there was Clulo. Clulo going himself. Ma was quick to chime in with some assistance, but Dace, he elected to play in instead, who finds the side netting. Crossfield ball. Dace has been influential for the Strikers. Now Angus finds himself in some room. Good last-ditch challenge there. Put the ball across the goal line before Angus could get a shot on target. He doesn't usually find himself in goal-scoring opportunities, but Ryan Stenhouse with the critical last touch there. So just over 7.5 minutes here for East to try and force this one into extra time. Again, the Strikers' defence is stout. And again, the opportunity breaks here for Dace. He tries to dance around Carroll. Carroll gets its second bite of the cherry. And that would have been it once and for all. Shelford Dace trying to wrong foot Carroll, but the experience pays off. Makes the save at the feet. Dace gets up again, but Carroll was quicker to react. So into stoppage time now. All looks lost, unfortunately, here for Easts. Strikers trying to put the nail in the coffin, but that is full time. And the Brisbane Strikers will progress to round 6 of the Westfield FFA Cup. Hiroki Amori with both goals on the evening. It's Brisbane Strikers 2, Eastern Suburbs 0.
Steve, out of the cup tonight, what were your thoughts on the game?
We weren't good enough. I don't know, trying to find reasons. They're a great team. The weekend off really didn't look like it helped us much. But no, we were second best all night, I think.
The last 20 minutes, though, seemed to be a lot of fire, a lot of passion. It would have been perhaps great to have seen that a little bit earlier in the game.
Yeah, look, we've really got to throw men forward at that stage of the game, so these things are happening. You know, they're sitting a little bit a little bit more deeper, happy to take that 2-0 scoreline and just wait for the opportunities. There were plenty to counter, and they could have easily had a number more, but we had to have go in the last 20 minutes, or it's a bit of a waste of time for us being there. So yeah, absolutely, we have a go at the end, but really second best all night, I think.
What will you take from the game?
Not a lot. Try and figure out some reasons and put some things into place to improve our next performance, really.
And that will be this weekend against Peninsula Power, which we will be filming, ladies and gentlemen.
I certainly hope so. I mean, the way our season's been, we'll probably play brilliantly and win on the weekend. We're just up and down. It's really hard to predict what we're going to do when the boys turn up sometimes, but we will regroup and we'll keep moving forward. I've been here this is my 4th year, and there's been plenty of ups and downs in that time, and we always keep moving forward, so we'll be fine.
Well, congratulations, Kevin, through to the last 8 in the Brisbane qualifying division of the FFA Cup. What were your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, obviously really happy with the result. It's the most important thing in the competition, and I thought we really controlled the game, to be honest, and on another night we could have had the game put away a little bit earlier, but we know that they were going to carry on going and not give up to the end. They've got good team spirit, good togetherness, and well coached, but like I said, it's all about just getting through to the next round.
Were you perhaps disappointed you didn't score more goals?
Yeah, when you have 4 or 5 one-on-ones, you think that, or you like to think that you'll take a few more of them opportunities. But look, it's the build-up play that pleases you more, and everything. The execution part will come on it, and when you're breaking a team down, and some of the combinations through the central areas to get the overloads in wide areas was superb. So once you're playing in a high-pressured game like tonight is, and you can still pull off phases of play like that, it's really pleasing.
Your 2-goal hero tonight, Amori. Tell us a little bit about him.
He's a superb footballer. Obviously, he got here 3-4 weeks ago. He's gone straight into the side, so he's still under conditioned, which is a frightening prospect for any opposition team, because his last game was back in February, so he's gone crash bang into 4 games. A little bit of travelling to Cairns, a little bit of a cup atmosphere as well. But yeah, he's a superb footballer. It's always a bonus when you've got an attack-minded fullback who can pop up in areas that he does, and Sammy Knight does it well for us as well on the other side. But most importantly, they're both good defenders. They both don't want to concede goals, and that's the platform that they start from. And while he comes away with all the plaudits and everything with 2 well-taken goals, some of the build-up play to put him into that position was superb.